name's Robin and welcome inside Robin's World. I'm going to do a book tag. I wasn't really tagged in this other than, anyone who wants to do it kind of thing. So this one was originally done by someone, I thought I wrote that down, but someone called Chami, but whenever you follow the link isn't there anymore. So I don't know if she just quit doing YouTube or if something happened and it's not working anymore. But I found this one from Peruseproject, a girl named Regan. She is really cute. Of course, she's got like a bajillion followers, so you guys probably already have heard of her. This one is called The Guilty Reader Book Tag. And so the first question was, have you ever been gifted a book that you've been given? And I haven't gifted a book that I've been given, but I gave my husband a book one time, and I re-gifted his book with the promise that I would get him another one, and I haven't done that yet. He hasn't really complained, but maybe I should do that. But so yes, and I'm not going to say what it was because it might be someone who watches my YouTube channel. So the second one, have you ever said you've read a book when you haven't? Yes, and I have them here. Probably more than this, to be honest, but let me get this. I finished my with my bachelor's degree just recently, and the last class I had to take was called Christian Worldview. I went to a Wesleyan university, so it's like a religious school, so I kind of knew there would be some religious stuff in there, but this last class about did me in. So this book is called Grand Central Question, and it's written by Abdu Murray, and basically it's his thoughts and everything on religion, and he goes through the different religions. I think maybe he was Hindu or something like that. Not Christian, something else. And so now he's Christian, and this is his comparison of all of those. At least that's what I think it is, because, like I said, I didn't read it. So the next one is Understanding the Times, which is also, it was for my class too. I had there was so much homework in this class. And as you can tell, I've tagged it. I don't always do that with my books, but how I did it is there was so many questions. So I would just look through the chapter and I would just skim until I found the words that was in the question, and then I'd read that bit of it to get the answers that I needed. So yeah, I didn't read this, and I'm going to get rid of these quickly. So let's see. Have you ever borrowed a book and not returned it? Yes, I have. I have 2 books from friends at work that I still have at work. I haven't brought them home because I'm afraid I'll lose them if I bring them home. But I just haven't had time to read them. So they're still sitting in my locker at work, waiting for me to bring them home to read them. I'll get to them eventually, I promise, Paula and Terry. Have you ever read a series out of order? Not that I know of. Well, that's not really true. I'm in the middle of reading this one, Herding Cats, Sarah Scribbles collection. It's one of the Good Choice Book Award for comic books, whatever that's called, the technical name for it. Graphic novels. It's the graphic novel. So I think that's the second or third one in the series, and I don't know that I'm going to buy the first and second one. I read somewhere that you could read this and then follow along and be fine. So I'm going with that because I'm not really that into reading that. So have you ever spoiled a book for someone? Probably. probably, I mean, sometimes my husband will spoil a book for me if he's read it first, because he knows I don't like sad endings, and he'll tell me, I don't know if you want to read that book. I I don't think, I haven't on purpose, but probably even on this channel I've probably spoiled stuff and not meant to. Have you ever dog-eared a book? Yeah, if it's my book. I don't dog-ear other people's books. I don't really go to the library much except to check out stuff on the Kindle app, so that doesn't really count. But yeah, if it's my book, I'll dog-ear it. Usually I try to grab, whatever I can find to use as a bookmark, but yeah, I'm not opposed. Have you ever told someone you don't own a book when you do? I'm thinking this one is probably for people that read like erotica. No, I haven't read that book when they do, but I don't actually own anything that I'm ashamed of. So, no. Have you ever told someone you haven't read a book when you have? No, I don't see any reason to do that. So, I don't know. Unless, like I said, it's the erotica thing, maybe. Have you ever skipped a chapter or a section in a book? Did I bring that in here? The Poppy Wars is one that I kind of, towards the end, I started skim reading it, because I just really didn't like it. And I guess that's what I did with this one too. So maybe I do that more often than I'm thinking I do. Have you ever bad-mouthed a book you actually liked? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty opinionated usually, so if I like something, I'm gonna tell you I like it. So that's all I have on that. So let's see, who do I want to tag? I don't know. Anyone who wants to do a book tag, I think it was a fun one, and I'd like to hear some other people's answers to it. So if you want to do this book tag, do it. I would love to hear your answers on it. And have you guys read any of these books? Let me know if you have, and if you had a different thought on it than I did. That's all I have for you now. So I will talk to you later. Bye.